In a recent interview with Variety, actor Josh Brolin reveals how exactly he was convinced to take on the role of Thanos the Mad Titan in the MCU, as initially, when he heard about it, he just wasn't that interesting in playing another comic book character. Okay, so some of you are probably confused, but wait a second. He played Thanos before he played Deadpool's Cable. What do you mean another character? You forget that he was in the absolutely abysmal Jonah Hex for DC Comics. So yeah, that's one of the things that sort of turned him away from comic book movies. Also remember, he was in Men in Black, which is also a comic book movie. Anyways though, he reveals that when he was pitched Thanos, it just was something that it wasn't really interesting him, and he said he nearly turned it down and he was going to pass up on it, but he decided, as advice from people, to read the comics, to go through the history of Thanos, to see what the pitch is and what exactly they were going to be doing. And he said this was at a time after he had big hits. You know, he had American Gangster, he had No Country for Old Men, True Grit. These films that really made him, get on the radar and sort of stand out. And he was afraid of another failing role. But the more he dove into who Thanos was, the comics and the pitch, he realized this could really be a comic book character and a villain that stands the test of time. So he wanted to see more. Meeting Marvel Studios, hearing the pitch, talking more about it, he says that it was something that absolutely clicked with him, and the decision was made right there. He was interested and wanted to do it. And he also obviously revealed that previously it was a stuntman who just played Thanos, if you look at the Avengers when he turns his head. But Marvel Studios was pushing for a bigger name that would be a little bit more recognizable, even though you wouldn't see the actor's face. And Brolin fit that bill, so they really wanted him. And as far as he's concerned, it seems like that he was literally like the choice that they had in mind and wanted to go after since the beginning. And once they locked him in, that everything kind of worked out. So, yeah, pretty good to finally find out that, look, he wasn't always on board with it, but reading more about Thanos and the comics was like the deciding factor because there was something to the character that he could offer.